One cup waiting for one final hand. No more tomorrow, no place to hide. The war for the crown starts tonight. Season its finals. Raise the fire to the sky and blue crusaders. Back alley brawlers. One will rise, one will fall, one will answer the crown. Season its finals. One league, one cup, one champion. VVHL. The Crusaders march through thunder, blades of gold and green, built for the moment, forged for the dream. The brawlers come from the shadows, fists race through the storm, built for the battle, hungry for more. Every shot is a warning, every save is a stand, every shift is a war cry for the cup in their hands. Season is finals. Raise the fire to the sky and blue crusaders. Back alley brawlers. One will rise, one will fall, one will answer the call. Season is finals. One league, one cup, one champion. VVHL. Crusaders march, brawlers strike, green and gold, black and white. Crusaders march, brawlers strike, only one survives seasons of war, 10 seasons of pride. Every team that fell, every dream that survived. Now history waits at the edge of the night. What community cup will belong to one side? Season is finals. Raise the fire to the sky and blue crusaders. Back alley brawlers. One will rise, one will fall, one will answer the call. Season is finals. One league, one cup, one champion. Champion. Ten seasons, one legacy, the final.
Go. What is going on, everybody? My name is Shawnee U99, and it is Thursday, June 4th, 2026. That means one thing and one thing only. That means that it's a Thursday, and that means that it's a game MFN 7 for everything, for the whole season. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of games, hours, goals, assists, everything has come down to one game. It's the thing you dream of at the start of a season, to have a winner take all, one team a champion, one team is going home hurt. We're going to find out tonight two teams that are absolutely deserving of this spot are going to square off one final time in one final game in Season X to determine who will be this season's champion. I can't wait, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. It is going to be a fantastic night. And even if the game didn't happen, it's because we've got a great group of characters with us here tonight. Starting things off, you know him, you love him. He loves to sleep when he's supposed to be on stream. It's Disaster.
Yeah.
What's going on, my dude?
I still feel like an ass for that one, but I digress. But a lot easier of a day at work, so no extra sleep today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, it is game 7 o'clock. We have got a beautiful matchup ahead of us here. We're going to be going into lines and everything soon. Luckily, we've got this man here, the man with the golden brain. That sounds terrible. You'd be immediately dead. It's Barrel-Age Superhero, everybody. How you doing, buddy?
I immediately just head smashing off the ground. Dude, if only I had the neck to hold it up. But I appreciate the compliment nonetheless. All that being said, I did not, after we watched the games on night 1 of the series, I was not sure what we were going to see in night 2. We all said we felt like it could go game 7. Didn't sure if we all weren't sure if it would get there, and I certainly wasn't after night 1. But we are here, and I'm intrigued to see if these two lineups are gonna have a similar result. If I think who's gonna play is gonna play, so I'm interested to see how this all goes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have not seen head-to-head much in this series. Anbu starting it off with their quote-unquote second line, stealing a big one in game 1. And I know this guy was just as shocked as the rest of us. It's Mr. Mikey Diesel. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, dude, tonight's the night. I am super excited for this. I unfortunately missed last night. I'm going to go back and watch the stream tomorrow at work instead of doing work and see what brought us to tonight. But good Lord, man, I said it at the beginning of the series. I wanted this. BA wanted this. Disaster wanted this. All the other owners wanted this. Everyone that's watching these streams wanted this. I know, Sean, you wanted this. There is one entity here. There was one entity that did not want this, and I'm pretty sure it's your vocal cords in your throat, because you know that the intensity is going to be ramped up for a full 60 minutes of this game, and I have a feeling Sean's going to be drinking a lot of honey tea and sucking on lozenges tomorrow to rest your throat up, man.
That's way too much innuendo for my brain to handle.
Yeah, that's why I kind of trailed off, man. I was like, man, I know how this chat's going to go as soon as I start talking about this.
If there's a Zaner or a showstopper in the chat, I'm not getting talked about kindly.
If you look at the chat, there's 15 people that just wrote pause at the same time.
Oh, nobody said anything.
I know. Yeah, you know the joke when they say pause when you say something like innuendo. Yeah.
No, it's just funny because I was like, you know what, I can see that. And then I looked at the thing and there's just blank. And I started laughing.
Yeah, there's just nothing. It's bone dry.
Yeah. Gentlemen, this series has been, it just started out crazy and just went from there. And you could see the chess match in play that got us here. Back at the Brawlers bringing out the big guns in game 5 and saying, you know what, we'll give our second line a good shot in game 6. But Anbu and the lineup that I think we're going to be seeing from them tonight is just so strong. And in fact, I think it's the only thing. Don't you say it, Showstopper. Don't you say it. The only thing that we've seen beat this Anbu line that I think, my guess is ISO, Mewtwo, G-Funk, and Bosa. And the only team that's really given that line a lot of fits is the team that they have to play in this game. So is the lineup that they've had to play in this finals against this Brawlers team. White Castle, Stefano, Ascend, and then I'm sorry, it is
Highborn.
Highborn. Thank you. I was just looking at his stats too, going like, Jesus, this guy's got like an amazing finals going on. Let's talk about that. Hey, let's get into some of the stats here. So just looking at the scores, we've got Anbu taking game 1 spectacularly, 3-2. Brawlers bring it right back, 4-1. Brawlers 9-3. 2-1 lead heading into yesterday. Anbu taking game 1, 8-4. Brawlers taking game 5, 4-1. Anbu taking game 6, 9-6. BA, let's start with yourself. It feels like this has just been a chess match the whole way through.
I'm right there with you, and it really started that way. It really started that way with we already referenced it, but the Crusaders second line getting an opportunity to take one in game 1, really off the back of an anger-inducing, what I guess I would call chip in off the goalie's glove. I'm not really sure what to call it, but it was a crazy goal. But I know that Thrasher fan and Gabesh played amazing in that game, and there's multiple games where Gabesh has stepped up for sure, and this has been a really intense series back and forth. And that, like I said before, after game 3, I really didn't know what to expect. But when you look at the Crusaders with Mewtwo and ISO, and when they're in rhythm, it's really hard. Doesn't matter who the third person is on the ice for them. They really can dominate. But the Brawlers got that same kind of lineup. So when those two go head to head, this is, I don't know. I'm excited.
Exactly. We have no idea what to expect. I'd say advantage Brawlers right now, given everything. But, I mean, you take a look at the stats. Mikey, I'm going to read out some stats to you just to tell you how close this finals has been. Anbu, 25 goals. Brawlers, 29. Shots on goal is 98-85 Brawlers. Hits, 93-92 in favor of Anbu. Takeaways, 91-95 in favor of the Brawlers. Interceptions, tied 12 apiece. One of the things we talked about heading into this series was how is Anbu going to handle the physicality of the Brawlers? What are we seeing with Anbu throwing that physicality right back at him?
Yeah, I'll tell you, man, I'm pretty shocked to see that those hits be that even, because I said it in night 1. I really felt like Anbu was more of like the stylistic kind of LT, like slippery, faster team. And the Brawlers do just what's in their name. They knock you on your ass. I mean, White Castle's a machine with the hits, as is Chiwitz. So to see Anbu actually lead that, granted it's one hit, but I would have figured for sure in this series that the Brawlers would have out-hit them like at a 2-1 clip. So that one really sticks out to me. And just big shout out to Gabesh, Canty, whatever you want to call it. I mean, you have Bosa in net, and he's getting a little overshadowed by it, but he's absolutely standing up to every test that's being thrown his way, you know?
No, we've been talking about him and his clutch gene in these playoffs so far. But again, when you've got Bosa, you got that, what was he, like the 6th overall pick, something like that? Like he was early. Mm-hmm. And you've got that level of skill in net that you can use. I mean, that's a tough call to make, but that's why these guys are in the finals and we're in the booth. Disaster.
Yeah.
Sticking on goalies here. Gabish, 2-2, 350 with an 806. Bosa, 750 with a 634. But again, two different lineups that these guys were playing with. That's on one side. On the other side, Highborn, 3-1, 2.0 GAA, and an 849 just in the finals. Who do you actually give the advantage to here? And before you answer that, I just want to give a big shout out to Ruthless Defender who stepped in an insane spot in the finals, played real well. Played real well. They didn't get the results they wanted, but man, oh man, he made some big saves, put his name on the map heading into next season. But right now, Highborn, Gabish, Bosa, who are we going to see for either team, and who do you give the advantage to?
I think we're going to see Highborn for the Brawlers tonight. He's just played great all season long, and it's continued in the finals. And I honestly, I couldn't really. Gabish is with Onbu as well, correct? Or is that wrong?
Gabish is Onbu along with Bosa, yeah.
Raw is the other
goalie for the Brawlers.
Gabish had an amazing night one of the finals on Tuesday. I mean, we were saying time after time again, he was making big save after big save. I know it didn't really work out in their favor in games 2 and 3, but in game 1, he is the sole reason that quote unquote second line was able to hang on and sneak that win over the Brawlers top line. But again, with Bosa, they took him really high in the draft. So you would think they would go Bosa, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see Gabish here as well because he's played fantastic as well.
Yep, there is no wrong choice there. We are 4 minutes away, and I don't know if I have the right link. Could you check Media Chat BA and see if that's the right one? Please and thank you.
I
clicked your link, but I don't see Castle Live yet on it.
Because that's who you said, right?
No.
Oh, whoops.
It's all good.
Whoops.
Do.
Hey, if need be, I can sneak into their server and see who's streaming for them.
BA just posted it. Bulky is streaming. And Bulky's not live yet either. Nastiness in the chat. Go Big Dogs.
I don't like their chances tonight, but I also don't think they're going to lose.
That's fair. It's a great assertion.
I put the ass in assertion.
That's right.
See, that's something I don't have. It's just a pancake back there.
Well, that answers my next question.
Flat.
All right. Let's see here. Also, hope you're all having a great Thursday night there, everybody. We are really in for a treat. John puts the spring in Springfield.
I gotta give the slight advantage to the Brawlers, considering when both top lines have went head to head, Onbu has not quite been able to get over that hump and beat the top line of the Brawlers.
How much stock are you going to put into who scores first having an advantage? Do you think that's going to play a part in this, or both teams are just ready for this and they're going to survive the waves?
I think it is going to play a part because that early momentum really gets your team going.
Yeah, very interested to see who takes the first one and how soon into the game that first goal comes.
I think Stefano or Castle are going to be the first ones to score with either assist from themselves or a send.
Oh, I expect Stefano to be the first to score for the Brawlers.
I think he scored first in every game so far their lines played.
I mean, that sounds right. He's disgusting at the game.
Oh, that whole line is disgusting.
It's very true.
Hey, we got Grim subscribing with Prime. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much.
Oh, Kooks. That's right. You definitely don't want to meet those guys in the back alleys, man, because they will brawl your face off.
Gentlemen, we've got a bit of a shocker here, and I don't think this is by choice. Because the story right now that I'm seeing looking at it is that we've got Bulky in for Stefano. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think that's a big deal because this line has shown that it beat, I think, 3/4, maybe half of the line, but it was ISO and Mewtwo for sure. I mean, Ascend is just so good, but I'm assuming Stefano just wasn't available yesterday and today. That being said, full respect to Bulky because he is no slouch in this spot.
Hey, what are the chances I'm able to pull back my prediction that Stefano will score first for the Brawlers?
No,
with the 100% certainty that I said.
We are locked in on that $50 bet, my friend.
I gotta send an email to Kalshi now. Great. Polymarket.
See, I have the multi-link up on my phone, but it's just so far behind.
After hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of regular season games, after 85 playoff games, it all comes down to one. Game 7, winner take all, and we are underway. White Castle starting things off, getting it down, tries to get it in front of Bulky, but that just goes right through the crease. It's going to be a send over to Castle. They're getting that little give and go going early, and that is good news for them. Mewtwo up to ISO. They like to slow it down here. They really shown that they can strike quick, but also slow it right down and take their time around the perimeter. Ascend having himself a spectacular playoffs. Looking to cap it all off here. Some great play in Game 7. He's going to rip that big save by Bosa right off the shoulder, and it's going to be going the other way for Anbu. It's going to be Mewtwo right down the center. He's got ISO on that left side. He gets it to him, but Castle getting that block right in. Up to Bulky, up to Castle. These two worked real well together in Game 5. Can they do the same in Game 7? Castle over to Ascend, rips it. G-Funk getting a block on that with his leg. ISO coming down Main Street, trying to find that left trigger spot, but Castle doing a great job blocking him out. Ascend off the block. Going to be going the other way. Both teams just kind of jabbing punches right now, but there's our first turnover in a bad spot. It's going to be ISO taking this back in. He's going to have Mewtwo at the point. Mewtwo looking, getting it over to G-Funk. Ascend getting in that lane, putting his virtual body on the line. White Castle spinning, turning, looking, getting it in on Bosa. He's going to take that, throw it out. I love it. These teams happy to play a high-pace action first period here for us all. Ascend off the block again. He's going to get that to Bulky. Bulky streaking, getting it to Castle. He's got Ascend at the point again. They've been running a lot of the offense through him right now. Maybe trying to get him to break that triangle, that Anbu triangle that has been so good in their own zone. Castle looking. He's got Ascend there. He's also got Bulky. What a pad save there by Bosa. And again, the physicality of the Anbu Crusaders makes it a turnover and a 2-on-1 the other way. And it's Mewtwo, it's G-Funk, and it's White Castle with the active stick, making sure that that doesn't connect. ISO, G-Funk, just like that, they slow it down again. They get their lineups going. ISO rips it, big save, short side there by Highborn. Mewtwo making his way through. ISO setting up on that left side. Bulky doing a great job blocking that off. G-Funk rips that. That's going to be an easy little glove save there. Gentlemen, 6:25 left in the first. It's going by in a blur.
Yeah, not a lot of whistles here. Both teams playing it a tight game here. You got to wonder if there's a little bit of just a little bit of a mental disadvantage if the Brawlers are a little gun shy here, knowing that they don't have that firepower with Stefano, or if it's just Anbu's great defense holding them back.
Mewtwo getting it down to G-Funk, and he gets a good chance, but Highborn has been so good this series, this entire playoffs. That being said, full pressure is something that Anbu knows how to use. They let that time run out. They let the stamina just drain away while they work the perimeter, and it's going to be Mewtwo going in short side, hits G-Funk. It just goes wide. They keep that possession. They got 8 more seconds, especially for a guy that can rip it like Mewtwo. That's an eternity. He scores!
Mewtwo taking a great shot there from the point. Both teams playing a really tight triangle, but that pressure, it's just brutal.
ISO on that left side. Over to Mew. Mew in the middle. White Castle with the body, and he's going to get the puck with some speed. He's going to have Bulky on that left side. He just uses him as a distraction. He scores!
That was a nasty one. That one is gonna definitely make a highlight reel.
It's also big for them to answer right back to off of that pressure.
For sure.
Brawlers tying it up. Castle getting the better of that. Face off at center ice. Can they do it? Yes, they can. Microbe scores!
We had nothing for 14 minutes, and now we have 3 goals in a matter of 3 minutes.
Exactly. What's better than answering back twice right in a row?
Yeah.
Iso with the tie-up here at center. Going to give Anbu the possession. Minute left here in the first. What a game it's been so far. Mewtwo coming out of the corner. He's going to look. He gets it over. And what a save by Highborn with the glove. Ascend making his way down over to Castle. 2 seconds. 1 second. Can they get it? No, they can't. We are going to have a 2-1 Brawlers lead heading into the second.
You know,
around
the...
Oh, go ahead, BA.
I was going to say, around the 9-minute mark, I was pretty confident. I was like, all right, we're not going to see any goals in the first period. That's all right. This isn't the first time that's happened. And then it just completely, the thrusters turned to max. Go ahead, Diesel.
Oh, I can't remember what I was going to say. Sorry.
Both teams are played really great defensively here, outside of a few select shots, and then just that pressure for Anbu there. That was great pressure by them, letting that stamina go down, and then Mewtwo taking a great snipe from the point. Their triangles outside of that have been great for both sides.
And that team defense is part of the reason why we've seen 2 performances in this series by Highborn Pigeon where Anbu was only able to come away with 1 goal. So we'll see if that can maintain, but we still got plenty of hockey left.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. It was a joke about how long the periods actually were, because that did not feel like 4 minutes.
It really, really didn't. G-Funk going to get it. He's going to get it off the shoulder, and he scores.
Oh,
well, there you go.
That's a very unfortunate goal.
What happens?
Oh, you hate to see that as a goalie. You're in position. It's just off your body and in.
Bulky going to take it right back in. We have got a tie game. Shots are 8-5 Anbu now. So they've done a great job bouncing back from a hot start. There they get it across. What a pass. What a goal. Microbe scores.
What a
I've never
pass
seen
by
anything
Castle.
like this. It's like they needed to break the ice, and now everyone can just breathe and remember that they're like super skilled, and this is what brought them here. Now these teams are playing aggressively. Exactly.
Castle going to bring this in. He's going to get it over to Ascend. Back to Castle. Castle on that left side, working it, looking. Good defense there by Anbu. Mewtwo throwing the body. They are going to reset at center ice. It's going to be over to Bulky. Bulky back to Ascend. Nice little puck movement here. Buying themselves some time. Castle spinning around. Not going to get hit. He's got Ascend in the high slot. Doesn't have the time to get it there, though. Mewtwo's going to lay the body, and it's going to be Iso, Mewtwo, and G-Funk all heading down here. Nice job by Ascend, getting back, breaking that up. Going to take his time at center ice. Gets the zone and just calmly sets up and looks, and he's got Castle on that left side who elects not to do the one-timer. Instead, they just keep that possession, looking for a better spot. I love it. Smart hockey. Ascend, still in his zone, moving around. Looking, getting it over. Good try, but it's not going to get there. They try for Bulky again. G-Funk, not letting that happen again. But we end up in the same spot. Ascend at the point. He's just been the quarterback of this offense right now. Oh, very dangerous if they can get Iso going here. Oh, sorry, it's G-Funk. He's got Iso in the middle. G-Funk goes forehand, score!
The capability of all 3 players on the ice for the Crusaders is creates that danger. All of them are capable of taking it directly to the net, and you see it right there. And that's going to be hard to stop if every player is capable of it. It's hard to keep all of them managed.
What a game this has been. It has just been back and forth. It's like Mikey said, once the dam breaks, just the goals come flooding through, and it's been an even spread so far. Can ISO finally put the Crusaders back on top after their first period? Actually, no, I'm sorry. They never had the lead. That's me being dumb. But it's going to be ISO on that left side, trying to work his way down low. Bulky doing a good job boxing him out. Over to G-Funk. Nice save by Highborn. Locking that away, and Ascend picking up the rebound. Calm, cool, collect hockey. Castle into the zone. Back to Ascend. A little bit of shimmy there, but they can't find the spot that they want. He's going to work his way back in. Bulky trying to find that spot there. Gets it over to Castle. Nice shot, but Bosa is on the spot to stop that. It has just been back and forth. The team gets their chance, they get their shot, the other team picks it up, and then they go do the same thing, and we have just had well over 30 minutes of that so far. I can't wait to see the rest of this game provides. Nice save there by Highborn, picked up by Castle. And the Brawlers are going the other way. Bulky making his way in, tries to get it out in front, but ISO gets an active stick there, pokes that away. Ooh, and he picks it off, too. Having himself a great Game 7 so far. Mewtwo right there with him. This is everything we wanted out of this game here, and it's going to be ISO bringing it in, and look at how they just take their time. They make it look like there's speed, and then he finds a spot short side. Highborn so good at that. Gets it up to Ascend down that right side. He turns and looks. Waits, looks. They've seen this so many times, just wide by White Castle. It's going to be Anbu looking to strike back the other way. Mewtwo spinning, taking his space. Gets around, goes wrap around. Great job by Highborn to be Johnny on the spot. 59-7 left in the second.
A big save right there. Anbu is very dangerous coming behind the net with those wraps. We've seen it time and time again throughout the regular season and the playoffs, especially if it's Mewtwo.
Castle, ISO, big time spot here, but Castle comes out on top. Ascend using his speed, getting it into the zone. He's been working that high slot all game to perfection. But that's going to be a turnover there. Can he get back and block ISO? Yes, he can. Big save by Highborn.
Man, this is incredible. The first period felt like it was kind of a little, I don't want to say boring, because it's not boring, but like you just expected a high scoring game. And then, boy, the end of the first, going into this whole second, it's just been absolutely thrilling. These teams are just absorbing punches and throwing their hardest ones right back. This is amazing. This is amazing. It's coming down to the last 20 minutes and potentially more if we go to overtime.
Oh, baby, baby, don't you tease me.
This thing is shaping up for one for the ages, boys.
Yes, sir.
Game
I will be
7
right back.
OT. I'm here for it. Also, back to a play in that second period there when you had ISO, G-Funk, and Mewtwo all coming down in a little 3-on-2 against Ascend, and I think it was Castle. And Ascend just made a massive play for their team to not let those three get a good look or a scoring opportunity out of that. I think that is going to be one of the plays we look back on this Game 7 as a deciding factor. What are your thoughts so far, BA?
It's, I mean, even the early defensive battle, this has not disappointed. Everything has just been building. Feels like, honestly, overtime would feel right because everything's just been building and building and building in this season. You know, this is maybe not the exact lineups or matchups we expected to see. So all of this is just kind of culminating into being this really special third period where, as we all know, anything can happen in a VVHL third period.
Yes, it can, and we get to find out about it together. And it starts off with a big save by Bosa to get this period underway. Shots are 15-9 for Anbu, but the score remains tied. You got to push aside the nerves and just play your game as they have all season. It's going to be Ascend at the point. Again, working this high slot right side as he has all night. Can he get his forehand? He can't, but he does get it to Whitecastle. ISO, he isn't even letting that get close to the net. Whitecastle going to try and left trigger his way to the center, but again, Anbu's defense doing so well at blocking these guys out. Another blocked shot by G-Funk, and he sent ISO. No, it's going to get poked away, but they maintain possession down low. ISO back to Mewtwo. Mewtwo's going to spin, going to look. G-Funk going to help him back there. You know Mewtwo's going to want to just get down low and help get that puck in the back of the net, but Pigeon says no, throws it out, and it's going to be the Brawlers looking to punch right back. Ascend again down that right side. I can't say enough good things about how Ascend has played this game. He's been very, very good. ISO down low, back up to the point with Mewtwo. Over to G-Funk. Pigeon laughs that one off, shoulders it into the corner, and it's going to be Ascend again, turning away. For everything I have to say good about Ascend, I mean, G-Funk, Mewtwo, and ISO, everybody on the ice tonight has just played a spectacular game. Ascend looking, gets it over to Whitecastle. Whitecastle has the option for the pass back. Oh, he almost had the lane there. ISO, Mewtwo, doing a really good job. It is just a chess match the whole time. And Anbu's going to come out on top on that one. It's going to be Mewtwo going down the other way. Gets it over to G-Funk with a blast. But Pigeon says no. They're going to get it back to Ascend. And he is going to meet the shoulder of Mewtwo, who has had a series when it comes to throwing the body. Turns around, gets it back to the point, back to ISO, back to him. They're moving the puck too fast. I can't talk. G-Funk on that right side. Over to Mewtwo, rips it highborn. Blocker in that one away, and they're going to go straight down the ice. Try and get one past Bosa, but no, Mewtwo. Fantastic job on defense, throwing the body there. Brawlers. Too many quick turnovers here, but you know what? They get a couple going back the other way. All is forgiven, and it's going to be Ascend, sending it in, back to Bulky. Bulky right down Main Street, but Mewtwo got a roadblock. Called his elbow. Ready to go. G-Funk, short side, scores!
Ooh. That's a big one. That's a big one. And you know what's funny? Anbu's taking a page out of the Brawlers playbook here. They're up 2-1 in shots on them. I think they're out shooting them 19-8 right now. Oh, 20-9, excuse me.
20-9, but we know what the Brawlers are capable of when it comes to putting the puck in the back of the net. They just haven't had the puck reach the net enough so far. They've got 5 minutes left. They've got Mewtwo running the perimeter right now, down low, trying to work his way in. G-Funk doing a great job backing him up. Down to ISO. We got 4:30 left here in the third period. Anbu up by 1. 4 minutes away from a championship. For gentlemen that have been in this server for as long as these two have, absolutely clamoring for this trophy. Destiny is 3:20 away. They've got it down low. Can the Brawlers get this puck? No, G-Funk is going to keep it on the perimeter. He's going to go short side. Pigeon with the save, and we immediately see the timeout.
Pigeon able to make the double save. That's a critical moment for any goalie in a game as highly contested as this one to make sure you lock down that second opportunity that a team has, because those second opportunities are usually the ones that cost you more than the first shot.
Big time out here, and you gotta wonder if they're gonna think about pulling the goalie at some point as well to try and get extra bodies on the ice. And secondly, I don't remember.
Well said.
We are in for a stellar finish here, ladies and gentlemen.
I will agree with BA real quick. Those second chance goals, those rebounds are the ones that are very deadly in this game.
Whitecastle going to win this clean off the draw. Ascend. Going to take it in, find his space. They've got 2 minutes left, a full minute left in the final minute. That gets through. G-Funk does a great job powering his way through, getting that puck. It's all about possession right now. ISO going to spin, going to get that across as they reset. Tries to get it in. He is so slippery. We're into the final minute. 50 seconds left, potentially, in Season 10. Oh my goodness, he's going to get the puck off of that. Back to Mewtwo at the point. He's going to work his way in. They spin. Oh my goodness, it's disaster almost. No pun intended. Gets it back to G-Funk down that. He goes short side. It's a big save. Here we go. This has got to be a big pushback here by the Brawlers. Ascend down that side, but Mewtwo throws the body again. 20 seconds left. G-Funk in his own zone. Gets it up to Mewtwo. 15 seconds. They get it off the post. They're going to get another chance. Brawlers have to recognize that they've got a full 10 seconds here. They need to do something. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Mewtwo throws the body again. ISO gets it out at center. 2 seconds. 1 second. The Anbu Crusaders are your Season 10 champions.
What a game.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Holy boys. Holy. Goodness. I don't know what. I'm speechless. What a game.
I feel like the story of these season 10 champions started a season ago, especially with the line that they had this season, and what they built with the Arctic Tigers. That rolled into this season, making a few adjustments along the way, picking up a great player like Bosa. I mean, this is a long time coming, obviously, like Sean and Hugh said, for some members of the squad that have been in the league for a while. So, wow, what a couple of games, what a series, and it just felt right. The only thing that was missing was a little bit of overtime, but that's all right. We were blessed with the way that these playoffs went.
Wow, I am speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. What a finish to that game. ISO, Mewtwo, J-Men Fish, Prime G-Funk, Thrasher Fan, Hawks, Bosa, and Canty, aka Gabish. Congratulations. You are the Season 10 champions. Gentlemen, hop into the Livewire waiting room. If you want to be on stream, say a few things. Let's get you boys in here.
I was just sending them a message to get them in.
Hey, I know nothing I say is ever going to make anybody on that team feel better right now, but Brawlers, you guys had yourselves a hell of a season, and you were just part of one of the most amazing finishes that this league has ever seen. So thank you guys, and congrats on a season that is a success through and through. But I know those are empty words right now. But hey, we appreciate you boys, and you guys had a hell of a team, had a hell of a season, and nothing but love for how you guys played out this whole year.
100%. Incredible team. And
yeah, amazing.
Very clutch
what the
playoff
Brawlers
performances.
did. So great. It looks like you got ISO in the waiting room ready to come in. And yeah, just the Brawlers, man, to even be able to come out here and force a Game 7 using an ECU is pretty incredible. And the path those guys took, I thought for sure they were going to win this series with what they did against the Crease Police, what they did against the South Beach Snipers. And, man, I figured with the path that they took versus the path that Anbu took, that they kind of had that definitive edge. But, man, shout out to Anbu. Those boys did it. And, yeah, Sean, we got a couple guys in here that are going to be coming in. And one of them, I'm ready to talk to.
Yeah, I'll drag him in here.
Yeah,
Johnny, can you drag him in?
Yes,
there,
sir.
Diesel.
Yes, sir.
I thought for sure that the Brawlers, with their battle-tested way to the championship, were going to take it. But what a Game 7 by Anbu.
And if I may glaze him a little bit here, I said it Tuesday night on the stream, but Hawks, what Hawks does in finals games and playoffs,
Playoff Hawks.
he steps up to another level. And he was the engine that was getting the Brawlers going early on Tuesday night. And unfortunately, he wasn't in the game tonight to show off again and show out like he would have. But I also get the decision, and yeah, man, just congrats to them. Congrats to you, ISO. Congrats to Hawks. Welcome on in.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the stage. Hawks and ISO. Congratulations, gentlemen. What a season. How does it feel?
Oh, I'm so excited.
It's insane, man. It's insane. Yeah, I still remember my my first cup was with the Blue Dragons as an ECU goalie, and then I didn't know how to take it in. But now, after all these seasons, after all the hard work, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Well, you guys
Yeah, it's
played your
funny, isn't
asses
it,
off.
dude? It's like you win it so early when you come into the league. You're like, oh, this league's easy. I'll stick around, and you find out it's really not. Like season in, season out, it gets better and better and better. And I mean, yeah, what was the gap of seasons between you winning your first with them as the fill-in and to now?
Oh, it's been maybe 4 or 5 seasons, I'm guessing,
That's
because
crazy.
yeah, it was a hell of a run, but I can't talk enough about my teammates. Sam, Funk, Bosa, Hawks.
Well, I don't think Sam needs to be talked about. He's not even in here, so it's all good.
Well, I I also want to shout out to the boys that we drafted at the beginning. Even though they weren't with us at the end, at the beginning of the season, they helped us, and without them, we wouldn't be where we are. Also, so shout out to those boys. It
Yeah,
was a great
they
season. It
get
was
an
a great
honorary
season.
ring, man. They get an honorary ring.
Exactly. It was a great season, and I can't talk enough about you guys either. Every week the admins, everyone, they come through. They put their heart and soul into this league, and it's insane. And just want to thank you guys also.
Well, we always
Oh, hell
say
yeah, man.
it's-
Please continue talking about how great we are again, if you don't mind. Like,
Seems like
will you have
all the
another
admins
45 seconds?
except Mikey Diesel.
Yeah.
Mikey Diesel, it's like a pain in my ass a lot of the times. He keeps asking me
Yeah.
to play games, but it's all good.
But I so Mewtwo, I still remember back in the day when you guys were first trying to get your team for the first time because you wouldn't leave me the fuck alone about it. But you guys have been doing this for a while, and I love seeing you two guys finally get a trophy that you've been going for. I gotta ask you guys a question from a admin or from an owner perspective. Game 1, you really set the tone that this was not going to be a standard series, and you put out Hawks and the boys there. It was it was Hawks. Who the hell was at center?
J-Man
Oh,
Fish.
J-Man Fish. That's right. Who is, by the way, I mean, just absolutely skyrocketed his draft.
Oh, he's a
stock
stud,
going.
yeah.
He's awesome. And then Thrasher Fan. I swear to God, I've played with Thrasher Fan for many, many, many seasons. I'm super happy for that guy. I've never seen him play a game as good as he did game 1. What made you
Oh, he
guys
kept us in it.
What made you guys say, hey, you know what? Screw the system. We're doing this our own way. We're putting out line 2 to start the finals.
Sam, do you want to take a crack at it, or do you want me to?
Wait, repeat what he said.
Okay, I'll do it. Never mind. So right after the conference, Sam and I talked, and we're like, dude, this is gonna go to Game 7 regardless, right? And we're like, it's the finals. It's gonna go to 7. The Brawlers, oh my God, they are one heck of a team. They one heck of a team. But what we talked about is that we need to shake something up. It's the finals. Got to possibly throw them off guard or do something different. Like if it was the first round, throwing out your your second line first 2 games, sure. But in the finals, it's something big, and they came out for us. They won game 1. They played awesome, like you said. Thrasher Fan, great player, great guy. And yeah, it was just a thing of trying to mix things up. It was just trying to get them off their game.
Well, it looks like it worked. I still, game 1 is one of the craziest games I've ever seen. Next to that, game 7 now. So the gamble paid off. You guys played absolutely fantastic. Hawks, what was the feeling in that locker room, game 1, when you guys took it?
Oh, I was so excited, man. Like, I played my heart out, and I couldn't do it, without J-Man Fish and Thrasher and, G Fab.
Good old
Oh,
Gash.
yeah,
Or
Gabish.
Gabish. Yeah, Gabish. But man, it was just an awesome feeling just to be able to show what I'm worth to my team, that we can take game 1 in the finals.
Hell yeah, my dude.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
if I may, Sean,
Absolutely.
Sam, ISO, both of you, whoever, we were talking about it on the stream. The first period was so different than all the other periods of these games, and we were wondering what the mindset was when you saw their lineup, because there's no like lineups. You don't have to show your lineups before or anything like that. So I'm sure you guys were expecting Stefano. Was there first and foremost, I want to know if there was a shock not seeing Stefano in there, and then secondly, with the way that first period was going and it was so tight, and the goalies were standing on their heads and there were no goals for a good 15 minutes in that. What was the mindset? Were there nerves? Were you all staying calm? What was the vibes in the VC? And yeah, if you could just both of yous, all of yous, answer those two questions. I'm very curious. I'd like to know.
So after yesterday's games, Sam and I talked about ways to work around their tight triangle. And when we saw they didn't have Stefano, yeah, we were like, oh my God, it's no Stefano, but they still had Bulky Microbe in there, who is still a great, phenomenal player without like no means, like,
100%.
right? But what we talked about was just slowing down the game. And regardless on who we faced, we felt like that strategy was going to win 10 times out of 10. Not forcing it middle, not trying to go through two people, because those boys over there are dogs, and it showed it all through playoffs and all through the regular season. But it was more just a strategy that we talked about after yesterday's games, this morning, during warm-ups. It was just a whole bunch of strategy. And we even got takes from, G-Funk and Bosa on what they saw and what we could work on. So it was just like a team effort on what we could help and contribute to each other. But it was also just like not seeing Stefano. It was like, okay, one, Stefano's a great offensive player, no doubt. But two, that means they have two right-handed uh, forwards. So that means that one T from the other side isn't going to be as big as of a threat. So that also calculated,
what a
right?
great call out. Oh, that is something I would never even think of. That is such a smart pickup. Wow.
Yep. And your guys' triangle tonight, all throughout the entire game 7, you guys played a tight triangle and didn't allow Castle really to get in close at all. Yet you still also, kept that passing option away from over to Bulky. I just wanted to say you guys played a great job defensively.
Hey, oh, I'm sorry. I haven't heard Sam talk yet. Sam, first and foremost, congratulations, man. I drafted you as a rookie, dude, so all the success is obviously my doing. But no, congratulations, Sam. You're an animal. I wanted to ask you, throughout the season, did you guys have chem games like fairly frequently, or do you just all trust each other and it would show up on game time, and just kind of everyone learned where each other were going to be, and yeah, I'm just wondering how you kept things together and throughout the whole season, and again, wish my congrats.
Well, I will say thanks, dude, but we really had like the French chemistry at the first, like probably like 90% of the Arctic Tigers drafted. So we really already had trust, but then when we made the big trade with Bosa, Gritty, like it was really a big trade for us. I already knew Bosa a little bit, so we just adapted. We heard things about Thrasher Fan. I'm gonna be honest, without Thrasher Fan, we wouldn't be here. He really played great this first game. He impressed me. The whole time we had him in our team, actually, he really impressed me. He played better than I heard, and I don't regret getting him, like 0%. But yeah, no, I will say my schedule was pretty fucked up, so I did not have like zero chemistry game at all. I had already pretty good chemistry with ISO. But beside that, I will say like maybe once or twice we had chemistry game, but it was really all trust.
All right. Yeah, I was just kind of curious because like the way you guys played, like Disaster pointed out, with that super tight triangle, it was like you guys just knew exactly where everyone was going to be. The comms must have been perfect, and yeah, it was just it was really a joy to watch.
But
And
yeah, and coming with that, dude, I really want to congrats the Brawlers to making it that far. Fuck, dude, bulky microbe. Shout out to you, man. He's a second line player, and he played on the first line tonight for Game 7, which is really stressful. Holy shit, dude, he played awesome.
Yeah,
it is-
absolutely, man. Like both teams played great. I'm sorry, Sean. Please, I'll turn it back over to you.
No. If you got any more, by all means, let it go. I've
No, I'm
talked
good.
enough tonight.
hey, man, Sean didn't win. All right, we won. We get to talk now. All right,
That's
Sean
right.
didn't win.
I would have been able to talk if it wasn't for you damn kids.
I got a quick question for ISO and Sam real quick. There in that second period when you guys were still tied 3-3, you guys had that 3-on-2, I think it was against Ascend and Castle, and Ascend stepped up and made a huge play against you boys defensively. What was your mindset going through that play, and like how to go forward attacking, trying to get through the way Ascend was playing defense, because he was playing very well against you boys?
So one of the things that we talked about, because Ascend, oh my god, dude, his stick is insane.
Oh yeah.
Like his poke checks are unworldly. And one thing that we talked about is that we need to get more outside shots on the net because that will start opening up the inside. So, we had some build changes, some system changes, and when that 3-on-2 happened, we were like, okay, that obviously didn't work. Move on to the next scenario where that happens, right? Where we're like, okay, let's not do that next time. Let's try and keep it outside, and then let's see what happens from there. That was a big emphasis on this game, was keeping it outside and generating shots from the outside, so that the middle will open up eventually, because they'll have to start respecting the outside shot, especially when G-Funk had Elite 1T.
Yeah.
We knew they'd see that and be like, oh, all right, let's not have that torch us in a Game 7. So
Right.
that also really helped.
And you can see it in that first period too, when you guys had full pressure from where you were taking those outside shots early. It kind of opened up that inside shot a little for Mewtwo at the point when you guys had that pressure going on that snipe.
Yes. I a lot of times I look at the goalie's energy bar, and I anticipate when I'm going to shoot, depending where that is. And when I saw that we had full pressure, it was down low, and Sam was coming right down the middle. I'm like, all right, this is going to be a goal, and he pots it in, and it's history from there.
Yes, sir. We were talking about that too on stream. How you guys worked the full pressure very, very well. Very smart hockey in that regard, letting that meter dry out before actually trying to get that puck to the net, and that worked out really, really well. Gentlemen, I'm out of just words other than just saying you guys had an amazing season through and through, start to finish. I mean, you guys were always near the top of the charts, always a threat, pain in the fucking ass to play against on the ice. Sorry.
We do it just for you, Sean.
But you did it the right way, and you guys had yourselves a hell of a season. The floor is all yours. Anything you'd like to add before we shut things down for tonight? But again, congratulations, and very, very proud of you boys.
Thank you. Just want to say, I know he's been shout out, but shout out to G-Funk, Bosa, and Sam a lot. Like in the last against the invasion, G-Funk made an observation and made a system change to our defense that really changed everything. And then in this series for Game 7, Sam made a very big change in the system, and it changed a lot for our system on defense, especially. So I just want to say thanks to those boys, and our whole team just came in as one. We had the right mindset, the right culture, the right everything, to where we were able to take pieces like knowledge from each other and implement it as a team. It wasn't a one-man show. And yeah, another great season for BVHL. Like another awesome, like insane season. Probably the most exciting I've been a part of.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it again. Our efforts are always reflected back to us by our community and how great you all are, and that's why we keep doing what we're doing. But the time for praise is yours. You guys had yourselves a hell of a season, the biggest season in VVHL history, and we're looking to replicate it. Coming up in just a few weeks here, we're going to be releasing a bunch of information about a bunch of exciting things. But that's for another day. Tonight is all about the Anbu Crusaders. Hats off to you, gentlemen. I mean, just an absolutely great job through and through.
Yeah,
Thank you.
speaking on that,
Thank you.
Sean, that's gonna feel great for Anbu for this being the biggest season and the most amount of teams in VV history for them to come through. All those teams throughout the season, and then the magnified playoffs with how many teams actually made it, and for them to get there and actually go win the cup. I'm sure that's gonna feel great.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I know there's going to be a time for praise for everybody else, and I'm not trying to steal any thunder away from Anbu, but Mikey Diesel, the biggest season in VVHL history with the most work and the most teams and the most players, and you commissioned us all the way through it. So hats off to you as well, good sir.
Thanks, man. Honestly, this place is so great. It's basically running itself. Like the real tip of the cap has to go to yourself for the play-by-play, BA with all the information all the time, Disaster, everyone that guests and jumps in, Dan for the graphics, the logo, setting up the wrestling match. Dude, sick as a dog. He would have never missed these 3 days of this stream if he wasn't sick. Stick taps for all you guys. Jesse Jen, what he does with the interviews, Infinite and Nash and Dan with the graphics. Just everyone from the newest person that joined the server to the day one OGs to the founders. This place couldn't run the way it runs without what we have here, and we're super, super thankful for it. Again, yeah, biggest season ever. Boy, are we in for it. I was like, man, summer season, we're gonna take a little breather here. Probably have like 12 to 14 teams. A lot of people do stuff. No.
Mm-hmm.
We get 20 again. We get
Yeah.
20 again. We're running it right back, and scouting's going to start as soon as we do this draft lottery show and our team announcement. So, if the signups are closed, but good Lord, if you got in, you see what you're in store for, and it's going to be thrilling. And I already can't wait to start scouting.
Yeah, man. We got a bunch of information coming out. Keep an eye on league news. Like Mikey was saying, we got 20 teams for season 11. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about a couple other things. We got some surprises around the corner. So
it's a surprise. I'm telling you, okay, these guys surprised me. Not once did we ever talk about this surprise that's coming out.
yes.
And no,
yeah,
we didn't.
At our admin meeting, we did.
I can't wait until this comes up. But yeah, this is a teaser, and once that gets posted in news, I can't wait to talk about that on the podcast.
I'm gonna yell at you so much right after this stream, gentlemen.
I can't wait.
I love a round table one more time. Hats off to the Anbu Crusaders in the chat here with us, Hawks, ISO, and Mewtwo. Gentlemen, anything to say before we send you off?
Thank you, everyone, for an amazing season 10.
Not you, BA. We're doing our turn right away.
You said roundtable.
Yeah,
my
for
name's
Hawks,
BA.
ISO,
Usually that's
sorry.
alphabetically. I thought you meant me. My bad. Sorry.
Are we really gonna do this
I'll
right
leave.
now? Are we really going to do this right now? Okay. Not in front of them. Not in front of them. Hawks, ISO, and Mewtwo specifically. Anything to say before we send you off?
Thank you
I got
all.
something.
I just
Okay,
want to thank ISO and Sam for giving me the chance and believing in me for them to draft me
Hell
to
yeah.
prove what I'm worth, this season.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
My,
man.
my,
It's an
my
honor.
hats are off to you guys.
It was an honor to have you on our team, man.
Fucking love you guys.
I'll say one thing, boys.
Mhm.
Next time on the graphic, my gamer tag is spelled MXWTO.
Fuck, I knew we were gonna have one of those, and they asked me to
Instead
check
of an
it, and I
E,
was
it's
like,
an X.
I did.
Instead of an E, it's an X.
That's my bad. I told them I checked it, and then I didn't.
No,
I'm
it's
an
okay. I
asshole.
think it's like that since the beginning I joined the league. I'm not gonna lie to you, Sean.
That is too funny.
This is why you don't invite me to play soccer anymore. All right. Well, hey, congrats again, gentlemen. Go out, celebrate, have yourself a great night because all the accolades are yours. The cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Caustic. Thank you,
I snuck in
BA.
here. I just wanted to say my words real fast.
I
Sorry,
was
I
we're
missed the
not
stream,
quitting right
fellas.
away. We're not quitting right
Sorry,
away.
I missed
was
the
gonna-
stream. I just wanted to throw my words out there. But
Sure.
huge congrats to ISO and Mewtwo, man. Super happy for you guys. Love you guys. Probably one of the first group of friends I made when I joined this league. So very happy for you guys to finally win a cup. And huge shout out to you two Hawks. I mean, I know you
Thanks,
were part
man.
of our team last season.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, things went south, but I'm just happy you got the chance to be a part of a super team the way you were, and you guys were just so good. Watching that game was so awesome, especially seeing how you guys shut them down after they just exposed me. It felt great seeing that it was possible to stop that lineup. 'Cause you guys
Appreciate
truly
it, man.
played
Love you.
so well.
Dude,
You
yeah,
guys
game
all
was-
played so well. So
Game one
just
was
wanted to
Hawk,
give you guys
Thrasher, and,
just wanted to give you guys a huge shout out because that was some of the best hockey I've seen in a long time. My heart was racing. I wasn't even playing. I was like, man, I'm like,
Oh, I
was
hear you on
nervous
that.
watching that game, dude. I was there.
I hear you on that, man.
I had no horses in the race, and I was freaking
first,
out.
like, three
I scared my
quarters
wife and I jumped out of that recliner.
That goal by G-Funk, I was like, I did a backflip. I was like, oh, that's it. That's the nail in the coffin. I knew it. It was way too tight of a game, and it was like, man, just all around congrats to you guys, and great job on the stream tonight.
Thanks, man. Much love.
Appreciate it. Hell yeah. Well, hey, that's going to be it for season 10 so far. We are going to be talking awards and everything and looking on to the future. That is a season 11. We'll have more information on that very soon. But as far as season 10 goes, a resounding success all the way through. And at the end of the day, after the hundreds of hours and the hundreds of games, the Anbu Crusaders reign supreme. Mr. Barrel Age, anything to add before we go?
Oh no, said my piece.
Oh, all right. No, he's
Said
mad
my
at me
piece.
now. He's
We're good.
mad at me.
No, I'm not mad. I'm just I
Okay,
said that's what I wanted to
yeah,
say. Don't
no,
want to
no.
repeat myself.
Good shit. Anybody have anything to add before we sign out for the night?
Again, I just want to say thank you to you guys in the media team for letting me come in as a momentary fill-in that one Wednesday, and then just let me run with the Wednesday crew and help being a part of the VV voice, man. I'm having a blast doing it. I just want to say I appreciate you guys.
Hell yeah, we're all cogs in the big machine that is the VVHL. And that machine.
And I
keeps
also want
it
to
rolling.
say thank you to everyone also. The live stream have been great. Thank you, Disaster, BA, Sean, Caustic. That's about it. You guys have been great, and it's been an honor being part of it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, that is going to be it for us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to have information coming out soon about our next stream and some interesting reveals, things like that. Again, the night and the hats all go off to the Anbu Crusaders, your VVHL Season 10 champions. BA, Disaster, Mikey, thank you for being with us here tonight. Caustic, another great season, man. As an admin, you've been absolutely killing it. To Mewtwo, ISO, Hawks, J-Men Fish, Prime G-Funk, Thrasher Fan, Bosa, and Gabish, congrats on an insane Season 10. You guys all take care out there. We thank you so much for watching. Once again, hats off to the Anbu Crusaders. Absolutely killing it. We will talk to you soon. Golly, what a night. What a game. We love you. We'll see you soon. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.